During his sophomore season, Stringer Bell nearly won the Heisman Award as a linebacker and almost took the Marshall Thundering Herd on a Cinderella playoff run. Stringer wants to stay loyal to the Herd and finish what he started, but after a breakout season, his best friend Avon Barksdale wants to chase a bag and transfer to a big school. Since it would probably be best for his career anyways, Stringer decides to follow suit and become the top prospect in the transfer portal. The two end up deciding to sign with LSU as a package deal, but at the last second, after Stringer has already announced his commitment to the Tigers, Avon gets a slightly better last-minute offer from Alabama and jumps ship to play for the Crimson Tide. After all the loyalty Stringer has shown to Avon, he sees this as an unforgivable backstabbing, and their friendship turns into a feud. We'll see which of the two comes out on top in the SEC, and if Stringer can take his game to the next level with his new team. Alright y'all, so it is time for Stringer's first game at LSU, and it's a fun one against TCU. I'm not gonna lie, it is weird seeing Stringer in an LSU jersey, but his game is just the same. He jumps the screen pass and will take that to the bank for an easy pick six. First of many on the season, I hope. I'm gunning for 30 picks this year. I want Stringer to break Ziggy Sabaka's interception record before the series is over, and he injures TCU's wide receiver. Stringer has caused a shocking amount of injuries with his hits, and he is getting tried again here on the in route. We'll take that all day, and this could not be off to a better start. With all this talent around Stringer, he can really shine. He's gone from a totally inept offense to playing on one of the best in the country, and while the defense is a work in progress, I have a feeling he's going to be able to take it to the next level. As the quarterback goes down in the backfield there, fumbling the ball, and the big lineman picks it up. Stringer getting a free tackle for loss there. And the Tigers are blowing out TCU. This looks like a natty team to me. TCU is looking to finally put a little drive together here, as they've gone pretty run heavy. Stringer has 5 tackles on the day already, but this defense starting to show some holes, and I want this game to be a total blowout. We got to stand up tall here on the goal line, and here we go, big time 3rd and 8, and this quarterback is going to try to go with a little dump off. Stringer somehow catches that. A one-handed pick from the middle linebacker. That's something we did not see during his time at Marshall. It looks like Stringer has really been working on those ball skills, and TCU is just tossing it up to him right now. That's his 4th pick in the first half. I think I'm going to go ahead and say that coming to LSU was the right decision for our boy, but TCU is going to get on the board before halftime. After a dominant first half, the Horned Frogs are still kind of in the game, but Stringer forces the fumble here. Teammates aren't able to pick it up, but our boy is putting up an insane stat sheet right now. I know that Heismans aren't won in week 1, but this is a performance that is pretty hard to argue with, and Stringer forces another fumble. Dude, what is going on? I have never seen this type of game from a linebacker before in my life. From the looks of it, we are going to put up some ludicrous stats this year, as Stringer's hit power somehow seems to have improved. Stringer looks to be playing in a more lean frame, but he definitely has not lost any of that power. Some might be happy with 4 picks, but I'm trying to add to that total here. Another forced fumble wouldn't hurt either, and Stringer is talking the talk. This is going to be the game right here, 4th and 1, and they're going with the screen again. Duggan just takes the sack. I should know, our offense has really not been so hot today. This game could be a different story if Stringer wasn't going crazy. It really does not seem like the Power 5 was prepared for an upgraded Stringer Bell, and I'm still hunting for that 5th pick on the day. Time ticking down under a minute. Max Duggan has been avoiding Stringer like the plague, but you can't avoid him forever. They're going with the out route here, and dude just chucks it up. Finally the 5th on the day. An absolutely unbelievable game. Just about as good of an LSU debut as Stringer could have asked for. 5 picks and 2 forced fumbles. Easily the best game of his career. That opening game will get Stringer on the Heisman watch for sure. And it looks like Avon also got off to an electric start. 130 receiving yards in his first game for Alabama. That game is November 9th, so we're definitely circling that on the calendar. But next up, we're taking on a team that Stringer is very familiar with at this point. He has already caught quite a few picks against UAB in his career, but the Blazers started out with a touchdown. Thankfully, offense answers with a touchdown after a slow start in week 1, and Stringer laying the pipe on Dylan Hopkins. I would really like to see a fumble there, bro. Stringer did have 2 in that first game. I'm expecting another one today. He's already got 3 tackles in 5 plays. I have a feeling the Blazers aren't going to wind up getting too many more points today. They're just loving these outside runs. Stringer's teammates can't tackle, but he is laying the boom, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 13. UAB just going with a weak little draw call. This running back's kind of shice though. Seems like Stringer's the only one who can tackle him. It is definitely good to see our offense balling out against this weaker competition. This is what we should be doing. And Stringer racking up the tackles, but still waiting on that first pick. UAB quarterback just taking off here. Please do not do that again, bro. Unlike TCU, UAB is used to playing against Stringer. They've been doing their absolute best to avoid throwing at him, but I do just have the strangest feeling he's going to get his eventually. And with Hopkins trying to take off, I think he might have gotten a piece of that tackle. If he as UAB has looked on offense offense, they're still definitely in this game. They're able to nail a long field goal. But a touchdown from our offense should hopefully put it away in a game where we've only allowed 84 yards. As UAB's QB is trying to take off there, this time he fumbles and we pick it up. That's going to the crib for sure. All right, now these guys have got to start chucking it, right? I've been patiently waiting. As this quarterback only has 7 pass attempts on the day, make that 8, and he has completed all 8 of them. Oh, but they're finally making a mistake here, going with the halfback screen, and that's the 3rd time Stringer's gotten one of those this season. Finally, we get our pick 6. Feels like it was much deserved. And now I'm hoping the floodgates open. Let's get another one. Unfortunately, UAB has gone with a series of absolutely cowardly play calls, and this 4th and 4 might be our last chance. As the Blazers just go with a draw, you gotta be kidding me. At least we get the forced fumble, our 3rd on the year, and the running back's hurt. That is what you get, bro. Don't make Stringer mad. We get out of there with a pretty easy dub, as it was a calm stat line with 2 turnovers and a half a sack for Stringer. They got us out here taking on a lot of old group of 5 friends. I'm hoping we can go crazy on Kent State today, and that is a good start. The classic in-route pick. Y'all have seen it before. The 1 pick we got last game was not satisfactory. I'm gonna need at least 7 today, and an absolutely ridiculous catch by Stringer. Now he's getting those crazy animations. His 2nd on the day is beautiful. Look at this snag, boys. I did not think that we had a chance in hell at getting to that. And there we see Stringer's, I think, first missed tackle on the season. All good though. Stringer's tired from running all over the field, and his boys are getting cooked by these Kent State receivers. Come on now. We gotta do better, fellas. I damn sure am not trying to play a close game today. Holy crap. Stringer just got punched in the face, bro. This is something we have almost never seen from Stringer, man. I think it must be because he's playing at a lighter weight. That is absurd. We're gonna need to get some revenge on that boy. Unfortunately, it does appear our offense is sleepwalking through the day, but Stringer getting a little revenge there. Forced fumble is coming soon for sure. All right, come on, boys. Let's see another pick. Kent State decided, you know what? We'll go ahead and give you that pick. We will take that and take it to the crib. Easy money. Give Stringer that Heisman, fellas. Look at him breaking the school record for interceptions on a season in his 3rd game. I told y'all it would get absurd, man. 3 on the half already. Make that 4. This is crazy, bro. The Kent State quarterback clearly wants Stringer to break Ziggy Sabaka's interception record. Something about this LSU defense just has Stringer playing different. And oh my god, bro, they're going with another screen. Are you kidding me? 3 pick 6s in a row. 5 picks on the half. Come on now. Even on a channel that has had Nick Sabaka, Ziggy Sabaka, Emmanuel Turner, we have never seen numbers of this stature. Stringer may be able to truly claim GOAT status before it's all said and done on this channel, and the LSU fans absolutely jacked up after what they've seen today. This looks like a national championship team to me. Stringer's interception pace has slowed down a little bit, but he's racking up some free tackles, and the boys are amped up. Seems like Stringer has gelled with his new teammates very nicely, which is probably not hard to do if you catch 5 interceptions in a game. Make that 6. Stringer baits up the curl perfectly. All he's got is the quarterback to beat, and how about a 4th pick 6 on the day? Coach better not take us out early, man. I want that 7th pick so bad. I said it earlier, kind of joking, but I am not joking anymore. And it looks like Kent State's gonna go with a little angle route here. You know we are gonna prey on that all day. I don't know why this man keeps throwing to us, but 7 picks on the day, 5 pick 6s. A Heisman has been won, and it is only week 3. Sadly, coach finally pulls the plug. We get out of there with a ridiculous dub. 7 picks and 5 pick 6s for Stringer in this one. Stringer is firmly at the top of the Heisman watch after that. Now we got the SEC opener. Stringer is ready to terrorize another quarterback. Did you see him jumping for that? Nah, look at this. Bro is literally 30 yards downfield, and Stringer still jumps for that. Our boy is so hungry for the picks. He is getting never before seen animations right now. We are gonna have to be just a little bit more careful this week, as we are not playing Kent State anymore. But I'm thinking we force some fumbles today in the rain. And what is Auburn doing here, bro? A halfback pass? Their halfback throws an absolute dime. What the hell? All right, these boys are pulling out all the stops. We got to make something happen here. This would not be a good game for offense to go silent. And man, we were just a second late on that curl. With Auburn being very run heavy, we are not going to have a ton of chances at picks, but they serve us up here. That is as easy as it gets on the in route all day, man. So Stringer's first pick leads to our first points, and he is trying for that forced fumble for sure. Auburn going to have a 3rd and 17 here, running those long developing routes, and their quarterback fumbles in the backfield. We scoop it up. Just like that, we have taken hold of this game. I want one more pick before halftime and I'll feel good. Quarterback taking off here and said, I will take the first sack on the day. The adjusted numbers I'm aiming for, man, 50 picks, 10 forced fumbles, and 10 sacks. That's what I want. We'll get another pick here. That's what I like to see. Stringer even breaking a tackle and getting out of there. Why not take it to the crib? This man has the Heisman just so locked down right now. I have never seen anybody carry a team on his back like this. 15 picks through 4 games. I think this might be one of the most beautiful videos I've ever done. You know, go ahead, drop a like, drop a comment, leave a sub on this thing. I tell you what, man, that Stringer versus Avon matchup cannot come soon enough. That's going to be a big one. Auburn's still kind of in this game if they score a touchdown. I'm not trying to let that happen. It'll be a big time 3rd and goal, and Auburn just go and run. We can't stop it. 2 picks, 9 tackles, and a sack. That is not enough, Stringer. Got to put this game away right here. Thought we had a shot at that. I have a feeling another chance will present itself soon. And there it is. Auburn going with the screen. Stringer climbing the ladder to get it. Let's go. 3rd on the day. Well, offense gets nothing. This is not what we like to see. I'm honestly not sure if it even matters at this point, though, because I just have the strangest feeling there's another one coming. We lock the Tigers up on 3rd down, and that at least kills a ton of time as Stringer's getting tried on the out route. A rare miss on the pick. Needed to get out of my strafe just a second sooner on that, and now Auburn still has a chance, but there is the forced fumble. Not even that big of a hit, but we get it. Despite offense's utter uselessness, we should have this thing bagged up, but Stringer's cornerback just gets totally lost. There's no way Auburn wins this thing, right? We have been so dominant, and this time, thankfully, dude doesn't get lost. Tell you what, man, it's not the same when we don't have Avon back there. Stringer's doing his best, but these boys are getting cooked. You just know offense is not going to crush the clock for us. Auburn is going to score the touchdown. So it'll be a big time 2-point conversion. They're just going with the same play, and they get it. Like I said, bro, offense does not crush the clock. Auburn did have to use all of their timeouts. Quarterback just tried to throw us another pick. You just cannot have our cornerbacks getting lost here. I don't know why dude is throwing that. Probably the worst matchup in the world that you could have for your halfback. With 24 seconds left, we just need to keep doing our thing. Auburn going with the slants, and they are near midfield. If Stringer's teammates screw this up, I'm gonna be so mad. Dude is gonna chuck that to the other side. Stringer almost gets in there. And here we go, 9 seconds left. Auburn probably just going verticals. Nope, they dump it off. That should do it. I don't know what this dude is doing, but we escape with a dub that was closer than it should have been. Stringer with a calm sack, 3 picks, and a forced fumble. Be sure to leave a like, y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one.